بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رب اشرح لي صدري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله। आओ कुरान समझें आसान तरीके से हिस्सा वल नमाज के जरिए के इस तरबियती कोर्स में खुश आज हमारा पांचवा सबक है और अब तक जो कुछ हम पढ़ चुके हैं उस पर एक नजर डाल लीजिए। हमने शुरू किया था क्लास मैनर्स से, फिर जो है रिवीजन के मैनर्स, फिर रिवीजन के मेथड, रिवीजन के जो प्रॉब्लम्स एंड सॉल्यूशंस, देन वी टच द टीचर ट्रेनिंग डिस्क्रिप्शन एंड प्रिपरेशन, देन Zoom problems and its solution. Now we are continuing with the revision lessons practice. As you can see, this is a table of Madi, Mudare, and Amr. Actually, when we say the table of Afal, this is the complete table of Afal. Afals are of three types, we said, Madi, Mudare, Amr. So this is a complete table of for the Afal, for the verbs. The rest part is for the nouns or the asma. Mean the fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l, they are not the verb. These are the verb actually. The mazi is fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altu, fa'alna. And the mudari is yafa'alu, yafa'aluna, tafa'alu, afa'alu, tafa'aluna, nafa'alu. And amr is if'al, if'alu, la taf'al, la. So let's have another example. Just like fataha. The Madi table is fataha, fatahu, fatahta, fatahtu, fatatu, fatana, fatahta, of course. What about the Mudare? Yaftahu, yaftahuna, taftahu, aftahu, taftahuna, naftahu. What about the Amr? Iftah, iftahu, la taftal. So these are the complete table of the verbs. Normally people consider the complete table with verbs and the nouns as a complete table. No, they are actually double table. We are combine them, the three verbs keys, the nouns key. Now, unfortunately, the nouns keys tables are not shown. Only one key is shown, the file key, the maf'ul and the fi'l. Actually, they are also have their complete tables. So we will start fi'l amr today. Look, this is a verb fataha. We want to make a amr. We will take its mudare. Amr is from mudare. Actually, it's from the taf'alu. But doctors say, okay, it's also easy. Take a yafta. Remove the ilamat mudare ya. Make the last letter sakun. So it becomes fataha. Fa is sakun. Any letter in Arabic which start with sakun can't be pronounced. So what they do, they join a hamza. They bring a hamza. In this case, they bring a hamza with kasra. So it becomes iftah. So now it's fixed rule. Any verbs coming from fataha, when the amr will be made, it will have a extra alif or hamza with kasra. Just like daraba. How you will make? You will take the mudare, that is yadribu. Remove the ilamat mudare, put a sakun on the last letter. It can't be pronounced because the daraba is a sakun, can't be pronounced. So we will bring a hamza. Again, it will be with kasr. Let's take the samia. Again, mudare, yes, no. Remove ilamat mudare, make the last letter sakun. It can't be pronounced because sin is with sakun. So make a hamza with kasr. So the thumb rule is that any verbs when coming from Bab, Fataha, Daraba, Samia, and while making Amar, if it needs some Hamza, that Hamza will be with Kasra. So this is one. Take another example, Nasara. We want to make Mudare. We will take Mudare is Yansuru. Remove the Ya, make the Ra Sakun. Look, the Noon is also Sakun. It can't be pronounced. So we will bring a Hamza. Now in this case, the Hamza will come with Dhamma. So it will be Unsur. Let's have an example. Zakara. Mudari is yazkuru. Remove the alamat mudari ya. Make the ra sakun. Look, the za is also sakun. It can't be pronounced. So bring a hamza. In this case, also the hamza will come with dhamma. Uz. Let's have abada. Mudari yabudu. Remove the ya. Make the dad sakun. Can't be pronounced because and is sakun. We will add hamza. Hamza will come with dhamma. Falaka. Yakhluku. Hamza dhamma. So the thumb rule is that if a verb from Bab Nasara comes, its Amar Mudare will have them. Okay, this was the learning. Now is the tip. Tip is that when you want to see the Hamza will have a Fatah or Kasra, always see the verb have three. Fa and Ka and Lam. Fa and Lam. These are the base letters. So and letter is the middle letter. Look, the middle letter in Nasara is Swad. So in the Yansuru letter will be Swad. So if the Swad had Dhamma, the Amr Hamza was. So in Yazkuru, what is the Kaf? Having a Dhamma. So the Amr will have Dhamma. Abada, what is the and kalma, mean the middle letter, that is ba. What is the sign on ba in the yabudu? Has a dhamma, so the amr will have dhamma. Halaka, middle letter or the and kalma is lam. Look in the mudare, the and kalma has a dhamma, so the amr will have a dhamma. This is it. Look back. Let's go for the previous slides. Look, fataha. The ain kalma has taf fatah. So the amr will have kasra. Daraba, the ain kalma is ra. Yadribu, ra has a kasra. Again, the hamza will have kasra. Samia, the mudare, the mean is the ain kalma, central letter. Yasmu, it has fatah. So the rule tip is that when the central letter either has a fatah or kasra, in both the cases, hamza will have kasra. How you come to know the amr hamza will have kasra or dhamma? In three-letter words. This is the rule for three-letter. In Mazid fi you will have separate. In three letters verb, if hamza is required in amr, we will look the central letter of the. If the central letter, that is called an kalma. An kalma, if have a fatha or kasra, we will put a kasra below the hamza. If the an kalma has dhamma, we will put the dhamma on the hamza. Are you clear now about this point? Where you will put kasra,
Yes,
where
sir.
you will dhamma,
Yes, sir.
you will
Alhamdulillah.
you will look this and kalma. And kalma mean the central letter. How you come to the central letter? Look the three letters mean madi. What is the center? In fataha, ta is the center. Daraba, ra is the in samia and mim is. So find this word in mudare. In yaftahu, ta have fatah. Yadribu, ra has a kasra. Yasmau, mim has a fatah. So in any case, it is fatha or kasra. We will put kasra below the hamza in amr. Look, in this case, in all the four examples, nasara, swad is the central or the ankle. Zakara, kaf is the central or the ankle. Abada, ba is the central or the ankle. Khalaka, lam is the. Look, these words in mudare. Yazkuru, kaf has a dhamma. Yabudu, ba has a dhamma. Yakhluku, lam has a kalma. Yansuru, swad has a dhamma. So we will put dhamma in if it is required. If not required, okay. When no hamza is required, no question either dhamma or kasra. That is gone. But when we put a dhamma, or we put a hamza in amr, we will have in three letters. This rule is please remember for three letters. In four letters, we have a separate. When you come to me, teach. Now look, this is the example of amr. From fa'ala, we say if'al, if'alu. Remember the last letter is always sukoon in amr. La taf'al, la taf'al. This is nahi. We have four types of verbs in Arabic, true speaking. Madi, mudare, amr, and nahi. Nahi is also a separate verb. Though we join them, amru nahi, we say amru no. No, actually there are four groups. Madi, mudare, amr, and nahi. So in amr we say fa'ala, from fa'ala, if'al, if'alu. For nahi we say la tafal. Ja'ala, it will be ij'al, ij'alu, la taj'al. From fataha, iftah, iftahu, la taftah. So we completed our first set. Let's proceed for the second. Nasara. What will be now the amr? Yes.
Unsur, unsuru, la tansur, la
La
tansuru.
tansur, la tansur. What about zakara? Uzkur,
Uzgur,
la
uzkuru, la
tansur.
tazkur, la tazkuru.
From abada, we will have ubud, ubudu, la ta'bud, la ta'bud. Alaka, ukhluk, ukhluku, la takhluk. We completed the second set. Let's to proceed the third set. Daraba, idrib, idribu, la tadrib, la tadrib. Samia, isma, isma'u, la tasma, la tasma. Alima, i'lam, i'lamu, la ta'lam, la ta'lam. Amila, i'mal, i'malu, la ta'lam. So in QC1, we are just studying these 11 verbs in three sets. So we completed for them. But as an assistant Quran teacher, as a teacher in futures, you should be clearly knowing the thumb rule that when the verb's central letter or the ain kalma has kasra or fatah, the amr will have kasra. When the central or the ain kalma in any verb of three letters have a dhamma, the amr hamza will have dhamma. This is for your teaching, and that is for the student is enough. Abada, ubudu, and ukhluku, that's enough. In today's lesson, we are going to learn a very, very important concept. In Arabic grammar, these three letters, fa and lam, they are the mother letter, or they are the base letter of all verbs and all grammar constructions and conjugations. Fa and lam. They are the magic words. So we will today make fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l from them. Look, I have got fa and lam. What I do, I add a alif after the fa and tanween at the last. So it becomes fa'il or fa'ilun. Fa'il means doer. Any words which have this extra alif apart from these three basic letters, that will be considered as fa'il. Okay? Just like fa'il, ja'il, fateh, same, nasir, zakir, abid, amil, darib, khalik, alim. They all have alif after the first letter, mean the fa kalma. They all have the same. So any words which coming on this pattern, that will be considered Fa'il mean the doer. It will have the meaning of doer in it. Look, Rahim. It has an alif extra than 3 letters. So its meaning will be merciful. Qatil have an extra alif than 3 letter. Killer. Alim, alif extra than after the first letter. Scholars. Darib. Again, after fa kalma, we have a alif. So hitter. Hakim. Again, after fa kalma, we have a alif extra. So commander. Nasir. Helper. Fatih. Opener. Zalim. Now you understand file pattern in 3 letters. Yeah, of course, 3-letter pattern is that. In Mazid we have another other. So if after the first letter of a 3 letters verb, we add a alif, that becomes the doer or the file pattern. These are the example. Again, we have got the magic letters fa and lam. This time we are going to make the maf'ul. What we do, we add a meme before the first letter. We add a waw after the ain kalma or before the lam kalma or between the ain and lam kalma. And we give a tanween. So it becomes maf'ulun. Actual word is maf'ulun. We can write maf'ul or we can give the tanween maf'ulun, maf'ulan, maf'ul. So thus we make the maf'ul from fa and lam. So what is the maf'ul pattern? Added meme in the beginning and a waw between the ain and lam kalma, or you can say after the ain kalma, or you can say before the lam, whatever you want to say. Look, example, maf'ul, the one who affects. Majhul, that which is made. Maftu, the one which is open. What added? Meme and waw. Mansur, meme and waw is added. Makhluk, meme and waw is added. Ma'bud, meme and waw is added. Mazkur, meme and waw is added. Madrub, meme and waw is added. Masmu, meme and waw is added. Malum, meme and waw is. So we got the rule for the maf'ul for 3 letters. We will add meme in the beginning or before the fa kalma. We will add waw after the ain kalma or before the lam kalma or between the ain and lam. Ma'mul. Let's have example. Marhum. Look, meme before the first kalma and the waw between the last two has added. Marhum, deceased. Maktul. Meme and waw is put it, so it's also maf'ul. Killed. Ma'lum. Meme and waw is there. Known. Madrub. Meme and waw is there. Mahkum. In the beginning meme and waw between the last 2 letters. Mansur, again meme and waw is added. Maftu, meme and waw is added. Mazloom. So we got the rule for the maf'ul. How to make maf'ul for 3 letter? Add meme in the beginning or before the first letter or before the fa kalma. And put a waw after the ain kalma or before the lam kalma or in between them or between the last 2 letters. You will get the maf'ul. This is the file doer, mean the giver. It is the receiving side. Maf'ul is the receiving, who is getting some effect. Again, we have got the fa and lam, the magic 3 letters. Look how we will make the fail or the word or we can say this is a master. We do nothing with the fa and lam kalma. We just give a tanween on the last, so it become fa'ilun. Fail, simply you can say fail, or you have the tanween because it's an ism. The file is an ism, maf'ul is a ism, fail, that is also ism, is called masdar, mean to do or act of doing. So we considered all the 3 conjunctions. Like fa'ilun, ja'alun, fathun, zikrun, nasrun, khalqun, ibada, darb, sami'a, sami, ilm, amal. So file maf'ul fe. They are not alone. Fateh, Maftu, Fatah, they are not alone. Each one has its own table. Jail, Majhul, Jal. Nasir, Mansur, Nasr. Khalik, Makhluq, Khalq. Look, Fa'ilun. When it is have double Dhamma, there must be another which have a double Fatah. There must be someone which have a double Kasra. So file has three shape. Fa'ilun, Fa'ilan, Fa'ilin. And we know by adding alif lam, we can convert a common noun into a proper noun. Let's to join the alif lam with them. So al-fa'ilu, al-fa'ila, al-fa'il. It means the file has six shape. Our file has six members. Fa'ilun, fa'ilan, fa'ilin, al-fa'ilu, al-fa'ila. It's not alone. As we see file, maful, fi'l, it's not. Actually, file have its own table. Filun, filan, filin, al-filu, al-fila, al-file, because it's a little bit more in advanced side. So it is not shown or told to the student in QC1. But as a teacher, you should have clear concept, because at the QC1 last lesson, in 20th lesson, we show a little about this. I will show you. Just now we got the 6 keys. We say 3 are the verb keys. What are fa'ala, madi ki, yaf'alu, mudare ki, if'al, the amr ki. And 3 are the noun keys. What are that? Fa'il, maf'ul, and fi'l. This gives us the 6 short key. We call it short forms of the table, 3 verbs and 3 nouns. Actually, out of this key, you can make a complete table. From fa'ala, this is a key of Madi. The moment you use the key, lock is open and the verbs start coming out. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altum, fa'alna. There are 7 or more which are not taught in QC1. So I'm not mentioning that. Actually, there are 14. Then you put the key of Yashal, open the lock. Room is open. The Mudare verbs start coming out. Yafalu, yafaluna, tafalu, afalu, tafaluna, nafalu, tafalu. There are 7 or more you will study in QC. Then we say Amr. Ifa'al, ifa'alu, la tafal, la. There are more you will study later. Now come the file. When we say file, you stick there. Actually, when I say file, I mean filun, filan, filin, al-filu, al-fila, at least 6. When I say maful, this is not alone. Mafulun, mafulan, mafulin, al-mafulu, al-mafula. When we say fail, it's not alone. Failun, fi'lan, fi'lan, al-failu, al-. 6. But it does not stop here. So on the same pattern, let's to complete the short table. We studied 4 babs. First is Fatah. So the 6 keys are Fataha, Yaftahu, Iftah, Fatun, Matun, Fatu. Actually, they are not the key. They are complete table behind them. Fataha, Fatahu, Fatahta, Fatatu, Fatatu, Fatana, Fatah. Yaftahu, Yaftahuna, Taftahu, Taftahu, Taftahuna, Naftahu. افتح افتح لا تفتح لا تفتح فاتح مفتوح فتح فاتح 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 الفاتح الفاتحة الفاتح مفتوح مفتوحا مفتوح المفتوح المفتوح فتح 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 Same way, the Nasr, Yansur, Nasr, each key has which make the complete table or the large table. These are small table, they are large. So the daraba, yadribu, idrib, daribun, madrubun, darabun, samia, yasmo, isma, samir, masmud, sam. Then we started the feminine concept. We said Fataha is masculine. We add ta, it becomes fatahat for the family. Nasara, add the ta, it becomes nasarat. Daraba, add the ta, it becomes darabat. Samia, add the ta, it is samia. It means for the masculine, whatever the three-letter verb is, add at the end a ta sakun, it becomes the feminine in the madi. What about the mudare? Look, yafta. Here we replace the ya with ta. It becomes tafta. Yansuru, replace the ya with ta, it becomes tansu. Yadribu, replace the ta, tadribu. Yasmo, replace the ta, tasmu. So mudari is easier for making the masculine and the feminine. Just replace the ya with ta because the ta tanisi is the sign of the feminine. So place the ta in instead of ya. Ya is the sign of the huwa or the masculine. Yaftahu, taftahu, yansuru, tansuru, yadribu, tadribu. Yes. And in the Madi, we add the ta, tanisi. That is the sign of masculine. Fataha, fatahat, nasara, nasarat, daraba, darabat, samia, samit. Let's revise with our complete set. The first test is fataha, fala, jala. So what will be the key? Key will be fataha, fatahat, jala, jalat, fa'ala, fa'alat. The second set, nasara, nasarat, zakara, zakarat, khalaka, khalakat, abada, abadat. The third set, daraba, darabat, sami'a, sami'at, alima, alimat, amila, amilat. In the same way, you can make the 11 for the mudari from the first set. Yaftahu, taftahu, yaj'alu, taj'alu, yaf'alu, taf'alu. Second set, yansuru, tansuru, yazkuru, tazkuru, yakhluku, yakhluku, takhluku. Same way, ya'budu, ta'budu. The third set, yadribu, tadribu, yasmau, tasmau, ya'lamu, ta'lamu, ya'mayu. Now you are clear about that. You have got 11 master on them. Their table, their sets, remember them in sets. Fata, fa'ala, jala, one set. The second, nasara, khalaka, abada, zakara, second set. The daraba, sami, aliman. You have got 3 sets. In your friend, you should see there are 3 sets. Pick any set verb. Start doing the madi, mudare, amri, and the file, maf'ul fi. Look, I will do all the 11 for you complete. We will start from the fatah. Fataha, fatahu, fatahta, fatahtu, fatahtum, fatana, fatahat. Yaftahu, yaftahuna, taftahu, aftahu, taftahuna, naftahu, taftahu. Iftah, iftahu, la tiftah, la taftah. Fatuhu, maftuh, fatuh. Second member. Fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'alta, fa'altu, fa'altum, fa'alna, fa'alat. Yaf'alu, yaf'aluna, taf'alu, af'alu, taf'aluna, naf'alu, taf'al. If'al, if'alu, la taf'al, la taf'alu. Fa'ilun, maf'ulun, fi'lun. The third member. Ja'ala, ja'alu, ja'alta, ja'altu, ja'altum, ja'alna, ja'alat. Yaj'alu, yaj'aluna, taj'alu, aj'alu, taj'aluna, naj'alu, taj'alu. Ij'al, ij'alu, la taj'al, la taj'alu, ja'ilun, maj'ulun, ja'ilun. Take the second set. Nasara, nasaru, nasarta, nasartu, nasartum, nasarna, nasarat. Yansuru, yansuruna, tansuru, ansuru, tansuruna, tansuruna, ansur, tansuruna, nansur, tansur. Unsur, unsuru, la tansur, la tansuru, nasirun, mansurun, nasrun. Second member. Zakara, zakaru, zakarta, zakartu, zakartum, zakarna, zakarat. Yazkuru, yazkuruna, tazkuru, askuru, tazkuruna, naskuru, tazkuru. Uzkur, uskuru, la tazkur, la tazkuru, zakirun, maskurun, zikrun. The third member. Abadu, abatta, abattu, abattu, abatna, abatat. Ya'budu, ya'buduna, ta'budu, a'budu, ta'buduna, na'budu, ta'budu. U'bud, u'budu, la ta'bud, la ta'budu. Abidun, ma'budun, ibadat. The third rather than fourth member. خلق خلق خلقوا خلقت خلقت خلقتم خلقنا خلقت يخلق يخلقون تخلق أخلق تخلقون نخلق تخلق اخلق اخلقوا لا تخلق لا تخلق خالق مخلوق. Let's take the answer. ضرب ضرب ضربوا ضربت ضربت ضربتم ضربنا ضربت يضرب يضرب تضرب أضرب تضرب نضرب اضرب اضربوا لا تضرب لا تضربوا ضارب مضروب ضرب سمع سمعوا سمعت سمعت سمعتم سمعنا سمعت يسمع يسمعون تسمعوا أسمعوا تسمعون نسمع نسمع اسمع اسمعوا لا تسمع لا تسمع سامع مسموع سمع. Third member علم علم علموا علمت 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 علمنا يعلم يعلم تعلم 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 اعلم علم لا تعلم عالم معلم علم. The fourth member عمل عمل عملت 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 عملنا يعمل يعمل تعمل 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 اعمل اعمل لا تعمل لا تعمل عامل معمول. It takes hardly 2 minutes. When I do with speed, I notice I complete them all in 1 minute. So how much time? But you should be masters on that. 11 verbs, their sets, their madi, their mudare, amru nahi, their file, maful, fail, and their 6 keys. Let's to make the 6 key of the 11. Fataha, yaftahu, ifta, fatuhu, maftun, fathu. فعل يفعل افعل فاعل مفعول فعل جعل يجعل اجعل جاعل مجهول جعل نصر ينصر عنصر ناصر منصور نصر ذكر يذكر اذكر ذاكر مذكور ذكر عبد يعبد عبد 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 خلق يخلق ضرب يضرب اضرب ضارب مضروب ضرب سمع يسمع اسمع سامع مسموع سمع علم يعلم علم عالم معلوم علم عمل يعمل عمل عمل عمل. I mean, you should be master. If somebody says, tell me the mudare for the 11 verb, you should be able to say in sequence or unsequence even, doesn't matter, but complete them. Amro nahi, in the same way. So remember, Madi, Mudare, Amro, they are the 3 verbs. And file, Maful, fail, they are the 3 nouns. So you should be able to make all the 11 short keys. You should be able to make clearly the Madi table of the 11 verbs. You should be able to make all the 11 Mudare verbs. You should be able to make all the 11 Amru Nahi. You should be able to make all the 3 keys of nouns from 11 verb midi file, marful, fi'l. So there's nothing is difficult or hard. You will not need any table, anything. Just you should have a concept and you will be master of them. At least in QC1, you should be have this level. Yes, of course, when you come in QC2, there is a new word, the weak words start, and there is another type or strike. That's of course, with the passage time you learn slowly and gradually. But in the QC1, mastering 11 verbs is the base of the QC. It is too easy. I found it with the passage of time by teaching and doing repeatedly. Now I come to know I can do it in any way. You ask me any way, I will do this in the shortest time because they just embed in your brain. You know how the Mazi is dual, how the Mudari is dual, how the Amr Nahi is dual, how the file fail maful is dual. So you just know the pattern. Fix only the verbs. Any verb, fix that on the Madi pattern, it will become Madi. Fix on the Mudari, it will become the Mudari. Fix on the Amr Nahi, fix on the file maful fail, as I told you. File has 6 shapes. There are more shapes we will cover in the coming lessons, because today we are doing only the 16th. When we will do the 18th lesson tomorrow, inshallah, then I will tell you the more form of this file maful fail. They also have more numbers of member than the Madi and Amr and this Mudari. The Madi have 14 members. Mudari have 14. Amr in the same way, though they say 6 Amr 6 nahi, but actually they also have 14 fold. But the file maful fail, they have how many? Do you have any idea? What are the number of these?
6.
How many members are for the file? How many members for the maful? How many members for the fail possible?
The 6 each.
How many?
6 each.
No. Okay, we will talk about it on the last lecture. Okay. When we will have the last lesson of this course, there you can remind me, please tell how many numbers of these five maful fails they have. Here I come to the end of my today's lesson. Let's pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and memorize the Quran. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تؤاخذنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. Allah Hafiz. Now it's your turn. Please